Hey guys, this is Pedro back with another interview covering VCT America Stage 2. For this occasion, I'm here accompanied once again by aspas of leviatan, who are looking to bounce back from appearing in Masters Shanghai to then put up a better showing in Champions, but gotta get there first and foremost. So, aspas, thank you so much for taking the time once again. Good to see you, like I said before we started recording, back in LA after spending a little bit of time in China. Just want to ask you about that. How are you feeling at this moment in time?
A little bit tired because I didn't got back like long time ago. I got back I think 3 or 4 days ago, so I'm still jet lagged. But we started tracking again yesterday, and then now we need like to prepare for the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, it must have been quite a big like issue or ordeal just to have to figure out when you'll be able to return back to America to practice with the rest of the team. So, I want to ask about the entire timeline of what it was like, from end of Master Shanghai to now, and how have you been able to kind of um, stay focused and stay on your top form uh, within that time.
Um, I didn't play much of the game because when I was in Shanghai, I didn't have a PC, so I couldn't play. I started playing again not much time ago when I got back. And the last 2 days that I was in Shanghai, our organization they let me play in the offs that they have. So I played 2 days there, and here I played 3 days, so like 5 game days. So I didn't play much, but I already like saw a little bit on how the meta is going. Um, by like with those 5 days, I could understand a little bit.
Okay. And was there any kind of difficulties for you, given the fact that you weren't able to play as much as you would have wanted, over there, or was there just not that much of an issue for you?
You are saying like during the tournament or after the tournament?
After first, after.
Oh, uh, I would like to play more because like I love playing and I need to play to keep getting better and keep like in good shape. So I would love to play more and I think it would be better, but sadly it didn't happen.
And hopefully you're able to just reach to that back to get back to the level of just getting to the same speed as the rest of the other teammates. And I want now to touch upon what it was like in the actual event. Back in Master Shanghai, missing out on playoffs, losing to Foot in that series in Swiss stage. I mean, just going over your entire experience overall, what do you think was the biggest um, takeaway, like learning or lesson, and also biggest issue that you saw within the team during that event?
I think we had like a lot of basic fundamentals mistakes. This is something really important in the game. You can't be doing these mistakes. And this was for sure a thing that led us to lose. And good thing that I took from there, the experience was amazing. The stage was amazing. The crowd and the fans, they were amazing as well. I was really happy. I was feeling like home playing there. The love and the chairs was just incredible. So I was really happy to be there. And I think that's it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That said, now there's been a few changes now made to the team, obviously, from end of Master Shanghai to now. Of course, when I say that, I'm going to talk about Goket out, Iropada in as the new head coach. I mean, how's that kind of transition been like for yourself, or for the team, from your point of view, amidst this whole change in coaching? And what do you think has been the biggest difference just in having Iropada as a coach?
Uh, Honestly, I only practiced for 1 day, so it's hard to answer this question.
I understand. Well, has there been okay? So what has been just the in what little time have you been had in what little time you've had so far with having Iropada as a coach, what has been the one thing that you kind of took away from so far from that experience so far?
Mm, the problem is that this is only 1 day. I think only 1 day is like too short of time. If I didn't like had visa issues, we would have like 2 weeks of break already. So it would be like normal to answer the question. But since only one day, it's really hard.
I understand that. I understand that. It's just not having enough time to kind of just get back into the swing of things. Yeah, I understand that. And I think another thing that's going to make it even much more difficult for yourself in trying to just um, get back to playing the game normally. It's just changes to the game, neon buffs, stuff like that. If you kind of been paying attention to that at all, or you just kind of been focusing on just yourself and just trying to get back to your old level.
Now everyone is playing Neo in ranks, Neo and ISO. ISO is like Thanos, and Neo is just running everywhere. I didn't saw much raises, and the ones that I saw, they are flying really slow right now. But I think now Neo is gonna be meta, and maybe ISO is going to appear as well.
Yeah, then I believe you've not played Neon at all so far. You only played a few times, but that was like years ago. And so, I mean, how do you kind of look at just the possibility of you playing Neon much more often compared to like your usual agents?
I think it's okay. It's normal to like play other agents, and I already played Neo in the past, so I think it's going to be okay. And if it's the agent meta, I will play it.
Well, ISO, do you kind of see yourself playing that agent in pro play?
I don't see myself playing because like ISO, if he's going to be played, he will be basically like the second duelist, and I play the first duelist, so it's really hard for me to play ISO.
Okay. Um, what about just the changes to the map? What about like bringing in Haven, um, removal of Breeze, entering Abyss? Also, what's your opinion on that? Also, are you kind of like um happy with the changes or anything like that?
I'm happy that Haven is back, but I'm sad that Breeze is out. But I'm happy that Split is going out as well. And Abyss, I don't have an opinion yet because I didn't play the map.
Or then, what did you not like most about Split? Just out of curiosity.
I think everything, the map is just bad. So I don't like anything on the map. But
Uh,
Breeze, I love Breeze.
Well, fortunately, I had to go out, but I mean that's the name of the game. You just gotta adjust from that point on. Now looking over to just the schedule of the squad for Leviatan. You guys have a pretty uh, up and down, or more so just a tough schedule as it is for every other team within this league. But um, for you guys, I mean, one of the biggest dates that everybody will take notice from, or everybody will pay attention to, obviously, is the loud match. The loud match with them bringing in Pancada for that team. First and foremost, Pancada returning to loud. What's your opinion on that?
Oh, it's good to be like to see Punk's back. And I'm happy for him.
And that said, do you have that kind of match as like the one you're looking forward to the most out of every other match within this regular season for this team?
Honestly, every single game that I play, I see the same way. I prepare myself the same way, and I play the same way. So I don't like uh, pick any opponents. I just try to play always the same way and prepare the same way. Doesn't matter who is playing against.
How do you think the fact that you not having enough time to just practice with the team before the start of stage two will affect just the team's performance, the collective performance as a unit, as together, for the early portion of this stage? How do you think that will kind of play into just the team's form?
Probably will affect, but it's okay. It happens. Things like that happen. But with some time, like after the first game, we're gonna have a week to one more week of break, and it's okay. With the time, we're gonna like get things working.
Where do you kind of see the current level of this Leviathan team with all the things that you've been talking about so far in this conversation, from end of Masters to now? With everything that we've been touching upon so far. Where do you kind of see that level in comparison to each other?
I think we are still in the same level because, as I said, we only have 1 day of practice, so we basically like stayed in the same form, or maybe we are even like worse because we didn't practice, we didn't play together, so we could be worse, or we could be in the same form because we didn't play.
Okay. That said, one more question before I wrap it up. More so, just now the entire team. If there's one thing that you feel the team has to focus on the most in order to surpass the level that you guys have shown from stage one, and then obviously in Masters, what do you think that one thing will be, and why?
Would be the basic fundamentals for sure. It's something that it's really important and we lack, and it's something that if you do good, you're gonna play good as a team and you're gonna play really well.
Okay, I understand that. Well, that said, I suppose I'm gonna wrap up the interview right here. Really appreciate you taking the time, and really appreciate you just making it to LA on time and just having to be able to play on stage. So, best of luck goes to the team, but most importantly for yourself.
Thank you, Pedro.